Yeah,
Hello, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to the BYOB After Dark show. My name is Aisha, and we are here live yet again. And so, what we're going to talk about tonight is perfection versus procrastination. And so, I
wow.
think that this is a very good topic that we could talk about on tonight because we're also, talking about the certification, right? Which is a certification that Coach Danielle is offering unto you all that you can get certified in these particular areas in which you are good at or you want to become good at. So, before we get into the topic, I would like for y'all to share the video, share the broadcast, and if you do, just say hashtag shared. And then also, again, I just want to welcome everybody for joining the broadcast. And I'm going to kick it off to my co host.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, guys. We are so excited to be here for BYOB After Dark. We're having some issues getting live out there on Periscope. It says an error occurred, but hopefully it'll get fixed in a moment. That's what it's telling me. But we're super excited. And this goes in good with the topic perfection versus procrastination. You're never going to win. You're never going to win between the two. So just go do it. And so, if I would have, here's a prime example. If I would have let this perfection where we want to go live in multiple areas stop us because we had this area, we never would have got out here live. So we may not be on Periscope, and that's an error, a technical error, not on our part, but we're jumping out here anyway. And that's what you have to do in your business. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Jennifer King. My clients hire me to help them build a profitable online business so that they can exit their job. Going right in with this certification, we're talking about perfection versus procrastination. You're never going to win. It's going to be a constant tug of war that you will never win. You've got to just get out there and do it. And having a coach gets you not only the confidence to get out there and do it, but will reassure you that it's okay because people aren't even going to realize when you fumble a little bit. They're not going to know. They're not going to know. You just have to keep it moving. And what's so super amazing, I'm just going to give up over here for Periscope. What's super amazing is that, let me see, hang tight. I have all these things, is we have some opportunities for you guys to get a grant so that you can get a certification, get your coaching started, and get going. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. If you haven't shared out the broadcast, please make sure you share out the broadcast. I tell this story all the time. It was one share of the broadcast that completely changed my life because that's how I got in contact with Coach Danielle Winningham and she was able to coach me mind, body, and soul because she's a master life coach and business coach, and allowed me to think about some of the things I had been doing, Asia, for 33 years. I worked at my job thinking that was it for me, living paycheck to paycheck while I had promotions, went to school, have degrees, had all of that stuff that I thought was success. I thought that was all the success I could get. But I'm here to tell you, after getting with coach, learning what I needed to learn about how to build a business, just like I went to school to get a degree in criminal justice, I needed a degree in business administration, but not from a college, from a coach. And that's what allowed me to understand the difference. And you're not going to get it perfect. So you're not going to win, and you don't need to procrastinate. You're not going to win. So what do you have to say about that, Aisha?
You know, I can really relate to the word perfection because I am a perfectionist. You get
Me
what I'm
too.
saying? I
Mhm.
like for every I to be dotted, every T to be crossed. I don't like anything to be out of place. And I can quite honestly say that that is what hindered me or made me procrastinate, okay? Or made me delay into doing some things within my business. And so I had to come to a conscious decision within myself that nothing is really going to be perfect, but at the same time, I can strive for excellence. So when I do launch a product or when I do start up my Facebook Lives, I can do it in excellence and know that everything is not going to be perfect. And I really just came to that true realization in my mind because, it
Hmm.
really all starts in the mind. And so once I shifted my mind into a different thought, then that's when I'm able to move forward. So I believe that there are some of y'all out there in the audience that can probably relate to the same thing as me. And just as Jennifer said, she probably had the issue with perfection as well. So you see, like
Absolutely.
saying, back in the day, I would have been like, oh, I messed up. Oh, MG. I mean, I would have been so hard on myself. But now
Hmm.
again, I have calmed myself down and say, okay, Aisha, it's not going to be perfect. People know that you are human. You get what I'm saying? I'm
Hmm.
not a robot, and we all are not. Even robots mess up. You get what I'm saying? So how
Right.
I expect myself, or how can you expect yourself to be perfect? There's only one.
That's
Okay,
right.
there's
That's
only
it.
one that was perfect.
It's only one. And another thing about that, you said something that's real key is that, we're harder on ourselves and we beat ourselves up for no reason because we are who we are. And if as entrepreneurs, we have to find opportunities to grow. We have to find opportunities for self-development. We have to find opportunities to get more business knowledge, more business strategies. You cannot be out there expecting to build a multi six and seven figure business without getting any help. A point blank period. And we're giving you guys an opportunity to get some help to do that very thing by getting a grant. Coach is giving away $1 million in grants. All you have to do is very, very simple is go to www.blackwomenequalpay.com and get ready to invest in your tomorrow. It's a quick application you're going to fill out. You're going to get contacted by our sales team. They'll schedule you an interview at your convenience. It's a very, very don't be nervous interview. It's just real talk. We'll be there interviewing you, answering any questions, and getting you prepared. We kick off with orientation this Saturday. Don't wait. Don't wait. Now is the time. It is a $6,500 program, ladies. A six and gentlemen, we men are in the program too. A $6,500 program. You can get a $5,500 grant towards your package. All you have to pay is $1,000, and we have about 14 different grant certifications that you can get. It's a 12-week program. Coach is going to take the first 9 weeks. Everybody's going to be group coaching, same foundational pieces that everybody needs. The last 3 weeks, you go into your different disciplines. And there are so many. And you can get all that information at blackwomenequalpay.com. Perfection versus procrastination, it's a no-win situation. It's a no-win because either way, you're still going to be broke. You're not going to be where you want to be. You're going to be striving for perfection. And when you can't get it perfect, you're going to put it off. So how are you going to win? How are you going to win? The
Let's
odds are against you. Go ahead.
let's talk about the money piece. Um, don't procrastinate when it comes to your money not lining up. And I can speak from experience, and I like to speak from experience, is because I remember when I first started the mentorship. And, at the time I was, in the process of, separating, from my husband. And, I'm going from two incomes to one income. And I said within myself, I can't afford it. You get what I'm saying? I said
Mhm.
to myself, okay, I'm going to wait until my money lines up. And then I'm going to get into the mentorship. And then I start thinking. And I said, you know what? We find money for what we want to find it for.
That's
And
right.
so I took a leap. That's what I can honestly say. I took a leap. And when I took that leap, the money came. You get what I'm saying? And it wasn't just enough, it was more than enough, because that's the type of father that I serve. He always gives us more than enough. And so, what I say to you is that, within your faith and within your belief, if you know that this is what you need, not as what you want, but if this is what you know that you need in your life, don't procrastinate and don't wait until your money lines up. Because
Right.
if it is for you, then there is a way for you to get certified.
That's right. And if you're on this broadcast, for those of you guys that are here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please share out the broadcast. You said something that's really, really key, and that is don't wait for your money to line up, because it's never going to line up. You've got to make the decision that you want more. I had someone contact me today and say, I'm not quite ready. You're never going to be quite ready, because that's just an excuse. Until you take that leap like you did, you're going to continuously say, I'm not ready. You're going to continuously talk yourself out of your next level. You have just got to jump in there and do it, because what you're doing right now is not working. So you got to do something different. It is never going to line up. This is your opportunity to jump in while you don't have to pay full price. That's what's key. That's what's lining up, is this grant. You need to come in and get the grant. You need to get aligned with the grant that's starting right away. Go ahead. It's just going to be $99 a week for 10 weeks. Like Aisha said, we find money for everything else we want. Take your lunch, cook more at home. Don't go out. Do whatever you need to do, because this is about your future. This is investing in your tomorrow. Don't wait for perfection. It's not coming. Don't wait for procrastination. He not coming either. Neither one of them are coming. They're not coming. And if they do, or when they do show up, they come to kill and destroy, because they'll creep up in your mind, right? And you'll listen to them when you know better. When you know better, or if you don't know better. We've had so many women come on who were in the first class, the first certification class, and talk about how amazing it was. Talk about how by the time they got to the second class, they were already, their mindset had shifted, and they already had strategy on how to make money. Don't wait for perfection and procrastination, because they're actually, they are coming. They're here. Perfection and procrastination are here. And so I ask you, since they're here, because you're going to say, oh, I have to wait on this, or, oh, I have so much to do, I'm too busy. They're here. I want you to look at your bank account, because perfection and procrastination are affecting your bank account.
So remember what we was talking about last night, is that if if you're going to procrastinate on this particular certification, then you're saying that this certification is not a priority to you.
That's
It's
right.
the rule of words, oh, I don't have time for this certification. So you're saying, oh, that's not a priority to me. You get what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
so when you shift them words, time and priority, it makes a whole difference within your mindset. And so I encourage you all to go to
Yeah, I know.
www www.blackwomenequalpay.com. Click on that link, fill out the small application or short application, go for that grant, and then, like she said, that the orientation is this Saturday. So you don't want to miss out on the opportunity, because, guys and gals, we know that opportunities sometimes don't come right back around. You get what
That's
I'm
right.
saying? So
Mm-hmm.
this is the second time that Coach Danielle is doing this. Will she do it for a third? Will she do it for a fourth?
We
Will she
don't
do
know.
it for a fifth? I mean, we don't know.
And
So,
are you willing to take that chance and
mm,
miss out? Because the next time we roll it out, we may be out here saying it's 6,500. You can come get certified for 6,500. Then people are gonna say, well, what about the grant? What about the grant? I remember y'all talking about the grant. Procrastination. We told you. We don't know that, and there's no reason to wait because nothing, it's not going to line up. There's still plenty of time to finish and get this certification before 2020 is over and start building your business more. See, a lot of people are saying, 2020 has been a rough year. I'm going to wait till 2021 and I'm going to start out, fresh. You said that in 2020. At the end of 2019, you said the same thing. You said the same thing at the end of 2019. Games are won in the fourth quarter. You need to come strong in the fourth quarter. So come get in the certification. Go to blackwomenequalpay.com. Like Aisha said, it's a very simple application, interview process, and get to orientation this Saturday. When you see the women that are going to be in orientation, when you get into a community of people that are going in the same direction, that's going to give you motivation. We know you're tired. Aisha and I are in classes too. We're in a mentorship. I was building my business and working. We all have competing priorities, right? But what's most important to you? This is investing in your tomorrow. Are you just living for today? Are you just sleepwalking through life, just going through the motions? I know that's what I did for 33 years. It was rough. And as I look back in retrospect, I'm like, why didn't I do something different? I kept waiting for things to line up, waiting for things, procrastinating. And look what it got me, 33 years on a job. So now I'm looking forward, never going to go and look back. Will never return to the plantation, the very place that kept me stuck. And it's keeping you stuck because there's more out there for you.
And you know what? You never know. Will she do this live again? So will you get coach live? Let's talk a little bit, just a little bit about church. When you go to church, when you live at church, it hit different when you online versus live. You get what I'm saying? When you're at a concert, it's been a while since I've been, but when you're at a concert, it hit different when you live versus you watching it on TV. So who's to say that coach, if she do it again, will she do it live? Because it hit different. I'm telling you, it hits different
That's
between
right.
her doing it live and her not doing it live. So I
Mm-hmm.
really do encourage y'all, because even though whether she does it, this is just me talking, whether she does it live or not, if she does it again, when you do it live, you get a different experience, and you get to ask and you get to pull on her. You get what I'm saying? Whereas if you watching the video, you can't ask questions in that video.
That's
You
right.
can pull from her in that video. It hit different, people. It hit different. So I really do encourage y'all to go to that www.blackwomenequalpay.com so you can get Coach live.
That's right. Now is the time. Now is the time. And guys, thank you for coming out. Tisha, I know I saw that Periscope had a black screen. For whatever reason, it would not go live on Periscope. I got an error message. So I gave up trying. I gave up trying. So that is so weird. So it is the StreamYard issue because I had it checked. But anyway, thank you guys for joining us tonight. We're talking about these certifications that you can get paid by applying for a grant for your business. Go to blackwomenequalpay.com so you can hear the words, I just got funded. Because this is not going to be like the EDIL. This is not going to be like all that other stuff where you had to submit all this documentation and all of that. This is a very simple application, a simple interview process, and then boom, you will hear something about your funding. And this is something you want to get because not all grants are that easy to get. So we're giving you free game here that it's very, very easy for you to move through that process. Are you going to do it, or are you waiting for your money to get right? Or are you saying, oh, now's not the time, I'll catch them next time? Aisha just said there may not be another live one, and those videos don't hit the same. Don't hit the same, because when you have her live, sometimes we're in class 2.5, 3 hours because she's answering everybody's question. or going through, if she assigned you to do something, she's making sure you did it, she's getting your feedback. And it may be 30, 40 people on the call.
Mm-hmm.
30, well, it's not even a call, we're in a Zoom room. We're in
Mm-hmm.
the Zoom room. So this is your opportunity to get Coach Live. Don't miss this opportunity. Please don't miss the opportunity. Go to blackwomenequalpay.com so that you can go ahead and get registered and be there with us on Saturday morning. On Saturday morning. So, Aisha, I don't know about you, but it's been a long, long day. It's been a long, long day. So we just wanted to stop by for a
Yeah.
few minutes and tell you guys about this amazing certification program. We don't want you letting perfection and procrastination battle each other. Just let them keep going. You move on. You move on. And this is your opportunity. We're looking for business, life, fear fighting, real estate, passion, other types of business coaches. We have several types of certifications. It's a 12-week course. 9 weeks are with coach in group coaching, the last 3 weeks in your particular industry. When you go to that link to get signed up, you can see the different certifications and make a determination on which one you want to do. When you come to the interview, you can ask even more questions. We'll even ask you what you do. If you're not sure, we'll ask some questions and try to line you up with the best certification for you, because this is about a win-win for everybody. So this is your chance. Don't let it pass you by. blackwomenequalpay.com. That's all I have to say. Aisha, you want to close it out?
Sure. So I just want to say to y'all is that don't allow procrastination. I'll just reiterate what Miss King stated. Don't allow procrastination and don't allow perfection to stop you from achieving your goals and your dreams in life. That's all I'm
That's
really
it.
gonna say. But I want to thank you all for joining us on the BYOB After Dark show. We will be back here tomorrow night around the same time, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're still talking about procrastination. So if that's all, then we want you to join us back again in the morning on the BYOB Morning Crew, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have a live discussion on tomorrow morning. So I think that's like around 7ish Central
Yes, 7
Standard
a.m.
Time.
7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Yes.
So join us again tomorrow, 7 a.m. and
All
we'll
right,
see
guys.
you.
Bye bye.
Good night.